I know what you're thinking. Where the hell have you been for 2 years? I have a very exciting story until the day I was flying back from Boise, Idaho to Washington, flying home from seeing my family. So I was sitting in the airport getting ready for this 2-hour long flight that I'm about to have that I've done multiple times, but suddenly I get a call from my boyfriend. And so I pick up the phone. What's up? Why are you calling me?
Do you want to go on a free trip to Vegas?
Free trip.
To Vegas.
So obviously I politely declined, and that was that. Very next morning, I was hopping on a bus to the airport. Also, that I found the bus seats to be gorgeous. I got there an hour early. I decided to stop by mediocre food. My hair, the glasses, I can explain. One night I was scrolling through my phone and I found a TikTok. Here's that TikTok of basically a girl taking pantyhose over her head and then wrapping her hair around it and then tying it up so her hair would be curled or crimped. So I did 4 of those right before I went onto the plane, onto the airport. So I'm out here like trying to look good, but I didn't have any pantyhose, so I ended up using my fishnets for my Patrick Star costume for this past Halloween. That happened right before I went to Vegas. I was stupid and didn't take any photos of my costume, so here's some
Basic.
Patrick Star costume. I put my fries in the fry holder, chowed down, and then got on my plane. And the first thing I see is adult Chuck E. Cheese games. And they're everywhere. So finally I find my boyfriend. We go pick up my favorite smoothie, then we skirted to the hotel room. The pool was like Antarctica, so we barely ended up using that. We only ended up using the human crock pot. We had arrived to our humble abode. The beds were super comfy, and the kitchen area was really weird. It was just 2 parallel counters with no storage. Just a mini fridge underneath. Me and my boyfriend have a theory, a conspiracy theory, that these hotel rooms were once apartments. Now we think this because of the kitchen area being so odd for a hotel room, plus this like weird parted wall that probably was just a normal wall. Popcorn ceiling. Let's hope we don't get poisoned. Now after these shenanigans, we went to a fancy hotel. So many like 40-year-old beer belly car guys. Look at how fancy this place is. Look at that. The faucet for the sink is a fancy goose. Like I was clearly underdressed. Since I was told that it was just a bunch of car guys going, I just kept on the outfit I wore to the airport. We started our day walking up and down the strip, watched H2O propel itself into the sky. Then we went to the most beautiful theater kid hangout I have ever seen.
I mean, look at this view.
I devoured my meal and was off to look at more water. He isn't as big as his brother, but he has a rainbow. Above my head, there were flying people racing to get to the giant wheel, neither of which I participated in because I was saving my money for these beauties. Okay, enough of that. Jared had a very magical place to show me. While walking to it, there were these escalator floor things. What do you even call these?
Travelator.
When you first walk in, it looks like a church with how there's naked babies painted on the ceiling with wings, which feels very odd to have that church-like essence in a place like Vegas. Now, what makes this place so magical is the fact that the sky is painted on the ceiling. So it feels like you're outside, and there's this moat. As I was crossing the strip, I found my son, Juan, partying it up in Vegas. I swear I raised him better than that. I was as fascinated with these pirate ships as a 12-year-old boy is with a new Lego set on Christmas. I will be Captain Jack Sparrow.
Wow, that's cringe.
Aye, aye.
Mighty, matey. You're not a wall.
I am. I'm a bush.
I'm a bush.
I swear to God.
Ooh. Sorry.
There you go.
Can't show that. Nope.
I had to pay my dues for the place that blessed us with very harsh insults on poor chefs. The next day, we just kind of walked around the strip again and hung out, went on a limo ride, you know, just enjoying what night Vegas had to offer. I was a bad YouTuber and forgot to film all of that. So that was my trip to Vegas. That was also the first time that I ever saw palm trees. My Instagram will be linked below in the description if you want to check that out. So, thank you for watching my stupid YouTube video. Bye!